Good evening, Dr. Sanders. I hope you're having a nice evening and restful one as well. Um, I'm doing this video to show you the fluid simulation physics 3D exercise we had. Whoa, what's going on there? I do not know why there's two play buttons. But yeah, let's run whatever I have and see how that is. So a cube gets rendered like that, and uh, oh, I forgot I can't move with my mouse. But yeah, the particles are there, and when we tilt to the left, it goes as push it back like that, it does the splash effect, and it looks as if it's like waving like that. They come down slowly like that. Um, Same thing, just splashes like that. It's pretty cool. Um, we had to adjust some of the velocity and gravity settings, but it is similar to what we have on Earth, 0.98. So it's a little too slow for that, but I think it looks pretty good. Um, and anyway, let us move to the coding portion. So as you see, collectively, we did not really change that much. Just a few lines here, and I just added a few variables and also yeah. So here in this loop function, we first initialized because we're gonna use time to determine how long the thing the drops stay up. So um we initialize last time to system time in nanoseconds, and then which is a long instead of because it stores more than just a normal integer. And then we in this while loop that was initialized, of course, by with the code that came with the book, we we initialize current time to the current time, and then we initialize this float delta time, which we take delta time is basically um, the how long basically the animation is running for, or yeah, and then we divide it by 1 billion, which is conversion from nanoseconds to seconds. And then we assign the last time, the current time, and then it just does the same thing over and over again. Um, yeah. And then we use that delta time in a couple places. That was Tim use it there. And then um here we also included a max height so that the particles don't go too high. It's as if they're floating into the place. So if they hit that height, then they stop and then they just come down. Because that was a problem. And then splash management. So we only set the splash duration to 60 seconds. And here we're initializing splash time to 0 seconds. Um, so splash time, this time gets assigned depending on um when you tilt whatever way, then that's in splash mode, and then a time is initialized. But here we initialize it to 0, and then splash effect, we just make the duration 60 seconds. And then for the last part, this is just assigning X, Y, and Z values. So Y is mainly the gravity. We assign Vy is the velocity, and then delta time is how long that velocity is applied for. So it's basically like a speed, velocity times time to get the displacement. So for the X coordinate, that's mainly like uh, any spin like this or this along the x-axis, and then the z-axis is the same along the z-axis, and then y-axis that's just for the gravity stuff. And yeah, I think that's all I did. And yeah, I hope you keep having a wonderful evening, and thank you for providing us with this experience with this project. Appreciate it.